Hello, I'm Austin Heyman. Welcome to Seniors Today, a monthly program produced by the Commission on Aging and devoted entirely to issues and interests of Montgomery County seniors. This month we learn about a program with the Senior Connection that helps people with organizing and paying their bills. And we find out about a foundation and a photography school making free portraits of seniors. But first, there have been some changes in hospital readmission policies that can have serious effects on seniors. And joining me to tell us more are Wendy Fryer, the Vice President of Community Health at Holy Cross Hospital, and Judy Curtis, the Director of Population Health at the Washington Adventist Hospital. Well, welcome back to Seniors Today, both of you.
Thank you.
Well, it certainly is in the news that there's an issue about hospital readmissions, and it has something to do with Medicare. That much I know. Can you tell us a little bit more about what the problem is?
Well, in efforts to make healthcare more affordable and to increase the quality of healthcare, we now are put to the test of preventing what would be considered possibly an avoidable readmission, but it really goes a little further than that. It's now all readmissions. So within 30 days, if we see a patient come back to us, we will not be reimbursed. So we're incentivized tremendously to provide better care, better health at a lower cost.
So it's a national problem, but I understand it's less of a problem in Montgomery County. What are the kinds of things that are happening in the county, in your hospital, for example, Judy, that's making it a little bit better?
Well, at Washington Adventist Hospital, we have put together a cadre of resources to help our patients when they are discharging. For example, we have the Walgreens bedside delivery program that ensures that patients are leaving with medication, so they don't have to stop at the pharmacy when they leave the hospital. We have a follow-up call program for patients so that we call them when they're back at home and see how they're doing on a weekly basis for about 4 weeks. And we have other resources depending on individual needs that we will put in place.
So the problem, I guess, or nationally for people is that they leave the hospital, and maybe before health care, they didn't even have insurance to have the right follow-on care. Is that more of the...
The lack of medical insurance or financial resources is definitely a challenge. There are other challenges for people, whether it's social issues or other kinds of issues that come up for people that kind of get in the way of getting to the doctors for primary health care. But that is something that we work on all the time to ensure that everybody has a medical home, and when they're leaving the hospital, they're leaving with a doctor's appointment.
I guess sometimes people just don't have their own physician. People get sick and then they need a follow-on doctor, but they may not have one.
Well, when you read the literature, you find that readmissions are largely due to people who don't have the follow-up post-hospitalization. And so with follow-up, of course, they need a place to go, and we don't want them to go to the emergency room. Right. So in order to do that, that's why Judy mentioned that, how the importance of provider follow-up, whether it be a specialist or a nurse practitioner or a physician assistant or a physician. So, most of these programs ensure that patients do have a place to go following their discharge. So it also has become part of the social services role or care management in the hospitals, excuse me, to ensure that patients know how to find a doctor or to help them find a doctor. So
as part of the discharge process.
As part of the discharge planning. So when you do discharge planning with people, you want them to have a plan of care once they leave the hospital too. It's kind of like we care for you before you come to the hospital with sometimes wellness classes. We care for you while you're at the hospital, and then we care for you after the hospital. We want to ensure that you know where to go, what to do once you leave, and that might help avoid an unnecessary readmission.
But at the national level, was the problem that hospitals were discharging patients too soon? Is that what?
Well, I don't think it was really always a matter, who's to say whether it was too soon, but it was probably what plans were put in place to help for a successful discharge.
There was an inadequate planning.
There has to be discharge teaching, education. There has to be resources once you get out of the hospital. All of these things really make it so that doable for the patient. Does the patient understand what their orders are? Do they understand what the warning signs are, when to call a physician? Do they know how to take their medication? Do they have their medication? Those are the things that must be addressed.
I think it's important to know that while we are very concerned, obviously, about the financial aspect of readmissions, given that we can be at risk financially.
The hospital
the
itself.
hospital. Our core concern, though, is the individual patient and making sure that they are connected so that they can stay as well as possible. And that really is, for me, what the driver is in helping individuals in the community as well as patients in the hospital, that we want to see them use preventative health care services and have a provider to call. So it kind of goes hand in hand.
This Walgreen, you mentioned a Walgreen initiative, that's a national thing for them?
Yes, they have a bedside delivery program, and at Washington Adventist Hospital we are what's called a 340B hospital. So the hospital is enrolled in being able to with Walgreens, we're able to provide reduced prices to medications when you're a patient within the hospital.
That's an
Yeah.
attractive notion. I understand that there were certain conditions that nationally that were particularly problems. Is pneumonia? Is that one of the things that people get readmitted because it comes back, or?
Well, you want to be. It's common, especially among seniors.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that they have the adequate medication while they're in the hospital to treat them, and that they again get that follow-up post-hospitalization. Remember that sometimes when you go home from the hospital, you're not feeling like yourself just yet.
Right.
And sometimes when you're in the hospital, medications are adjusted because of the episode you're dealing with. Something acute possibly.
Right.
So you want to get again back to the provider so you can get your regular medications and make sure that whatever you were admitted for is on the mend.
And so if people want to get more information about your hospital and your programs, give us a phone number.
Okay, they can call 301-754-8800. So again, that's 301-754-8800.
And particularly if they're interested in that Walgreen and your hospital, what's the?
301-891-6695.
So actually, Maryland as a state is doing pretty well in with this readmission question, and it sounds like Montgomery County is doing very well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's reassuring. So we shouldn't be too scared about the articles that we're reading.
Well, I think the care in Montgomery County is good. We have great resources. We have the Montgomery Cares clinics, health centers for the uninsured and the underinsured. So there is help out there.
And we also have a very supportive hospital association, with Maryland Hospital Association being very active in supporting us in what we do.
Well, we're very fortunate. Thank you both for coming in today to tell us about what your hospitals are doing and reassuring us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
When we come back, we'll learn about a program that helps seniors with organizing and paying their bills. So please stay with us. We'll be right back.
Did you know there are more than 10,000 county government phone numbers? But there's only one number you need to remember for non-emergency calls: 311. MC311 is Montgomery County government's online telephone information system. Need information? Have a problem or complaint? Trying to locate a county government facility? Call 311. The call center is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The website is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
If it wasn't for his doctor, he wouldn't be here.
If it weren't for Montgomery County Fire and Rescue, he wouldn't be here.
If it wasn't for the phone call, we wouldn't have been there.
If I didn't call, I don't know where we would be.
Montgomery County emergency responders are there when you need help at no cost to you. In an emergency, don't ever hesitate to call 911. If you live in Montgomery County, you will never get a bill or pay a dime.
So if you have an emergency, call us. We're there for you.
Welcome back to Seniors Today. The Senior Connection is a wonderful nonprofit organization that helps seniors to age in place. It provides a number of volunteer services, including a transportation program, a grocery shoppers program, and one you may not be as familiar with, a bill-paying paperwork program. And joining me to tell us more are Mary Murphy, the director of the Shoppers Program and Bill Payers Program with the Senior Connection, and Ann Gavin, an actual bill payer volunteer. Well, welcome to Seniors Today.
Nice to be here.
Most of us know about the Senior Connections Transportation Program. It's been around a long time. But you have a new program, so rather new. Tell us a little bit about how did that get started?
So in 2012, two women who were professional daily money managers came to the Senior Connection. One of them was actually on the board. Roberta Gozier and Leah Nickerman approached Sue and said, you know, we're seeing more and more clients coming to us who would like to have services to help them with their monthly money management, but they can't afford us. And they were aware of a program that was being offered through the AARP Foundation, various money management, a representative payee program, and a bill payer program. And they said, can we start that up at the Senior Connection? So through their guidance, we started that program. That was in the spring of 2012. And Roberta and Leah still remain as our program advisors. They're on our advisory council. And so we've been going since the spring. Our first match was made in August, match between a volunteer and a client in August of 2012. And since that time, we've been able to help 32 different senior clients.
Wow. And Ann, you're helping one of them.
I'm helping one of them.
How did you get started
Well,
with
Roberta, in addition to bringing the idea to Mary and Senior Connection, is a wonderful recruiter, and I was working with her on another volunteer program, and she suggested I might be interested in the bill payer, and I was. And I went through the excellent training program that was provided and got matched with a client, I guess, last fall of 2012. And I've been working with my client for a little over a year now and having a terrific time.
Well, what is it you do?
Well, you know, it sounds simple, but it's fun also.
And important, very important.
Yes, yes. And I deal with things that people don't want to deal with, like the terrible B word, budget. But, you know, one of the first things on our intake process is you kind of sit down with the client and talk about what, you know, how much money do you have coming in every month? How much do you have to spend every month? And I found if you don't use the B word, you can get an idea of where things stand and kind of get your arms around it. And it really helps even those clients like mine who are afraid of that word. And it also helps the volunteer understand what the challenges are that the client might be facing in having an organized budget.
You write checks for them?
Write the checks, don't sign the checks. You know, I think it's important to emphasize that the client's still fully in charge of managing their money, but we're facilitators. We just help with some of that paperwork stuff and organize the bills, put them in manila folders, do things that I wish I did for myself at home. But,
so is there some criteria for being part of this program?
Yes, so you have to, as Ann said, the client has to be is in full charge of their financial decisions. So they have to want to participate in the program, and they have to be able to participate to make those decisions. They have to be 62 years and older. As a single person, their income cannot exceed, for this year, $45,100. And their assets can't exceed that as well. But we don't include if they own their home or an automobile or their retirement funds, we don't include that in assets. So definitely some eligibility requirements.
And how do they get involved in this? Is there an application?
Well, so we're very happy to be on this program because we're always trying to do outreach. We've got some wonderful volunteers. We've, over the course of our existence, we've been working with about 40 different volunteers, and we're always looking to do outreach for volunteers. But we've really been struggling to get clients to sign up for the program. So we've done outreach to different residential communities, to Montgomery County Aging and Disability, to hospitals, to local banks, to let them know so that they can pass on to their clients who are coming through, who need more than, who need more help than they can give sitting down in 15 minutes at the desk.
So you're ready to take on some more clients, which
we are definitely.
You have the volunteers.
Yeah, we just trained our third class of volunteers in November. We had 18 that were trained, and we've matched about 10 of them. And we've got a few more clients that we're working to match up, but we're really working to spread the word to get more clients.
Well, let's give folks your phone number so that they can call you if they want to get involved.
So you can reach me at 301-942-1049.
And I think an important thing about in terms of recruiting clients and even for recruiting volunteers is the way the program is set up. There's regular monitoring and oversight that protects the client primarily, so that anything I do.
The privacy question, I guess, would be a constraint for some people. Well, and how do you deal with that?
Well, it's a trade-off. Now, I of course see the client's bank statement and have an understanding of what checks are being written, and I need to provide certain reports to Mary, and that is important, and it's actually a safeguard for the client, because that means someone's looking over my shoulder and making sure that all of the checks that are written and signed by the client are appropriate and in keeping with what we all understood were normal expenses. So I think it's a fair trade-off, and I think it's good for both the client and the volunteer to know that we're getting this kind of oversight.
So there are a number of safeguards built in. That routine monitoring of all client files takes place on a monthly basis. We also have, our volunteers only work with what we call a designated account, and that checking account can have no more than $3,500 in it. So they're working with limited funds. We have the monthly monitoring by another volunteer who's been trained to do that. Our volunteers are vetted, they're trained, we do basic background checks on them. So we feel like, and we offer liability coverage to protect both our clients and our volunteers.
And I gather your client is very happy with your...
That's what I hear from the follow-up that Mary's office has done, and that's certainly the feedback I get every time I visit. I have a new friend, and that to me has been the most satisfying part of working in this program as a volunteer.
Yeah, and how often actually do you...
Twice a month.
Twice a month?
Twice a month. I go once a month and balance the checkbook, and then I go another time in the month and write out most of the bills.
Well, it's really a very exciting program, and you're waiting to take on some more.
We would love to have some more. Yep. Thank you.
Well, thanks for coming in and sharing a very exciting new program for Senior Connection.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
When we return, we'll conclude today's show with a look at a partnership between a foundation and photography school offering a wonderful service to some seniors for free. So please stay with us. We'll be right back.
For those dealing with the daily struggles of caring for a loved one, we hear you. That's why AARP created a community with experts and other caregivers to help us better care for ourselves and the ones we love.
Are you sure they can recycle us, Clamshell?
Hey, Dome, we're on a new recycling postcard.
I can't wait to make a new start. Maybe I'll be a red carpet at a big premiere.
And I'll get to paint the White House.
Shh, here he comes.
Now you can recycle more plastics in Montgomery County, including #1 PET plastics such as clamshells, deli containers, trays, lids, domes, and cups.
We're in!
For more information on recycling, contact the Montgomery County, Maryland Division of Solid Waste Services at 311. The wait is over. Recycle more plastics today.
Welcome back to Seniors Today. The Washington School of Photography and the Fenwick Foundation are working together to offer free portrait shots to seniors living in some retirement communities in the area. And joining me to tell us more are Alex Gorney, the Executive Director of the Fenwick Foundation, and Missy Lowy, the Executive Director of the Washington School of Photography. Well, welcome to Seniors Today.
Thank you.
Well, this is an exciting new project. Tell us a little bit about how the Washington School of Photography got involved in this project.
Like most things, it was a relationship. One of our board members knew one of their board members and started talking, saying these two groups should be able to figure out something to do because we both want to serve seniors. What can we do? So we sat down one day, had a meeting for a couple hours, and figured out what we could do for seniors and veterans in our area, and that was to provide our photography services.
And so what is it you do?
Well, we schedule them through Fenwick Foundation. They come in. We do professional hair and makeup with either independent hair and makeup folks or schools in the area. They go into our studio and get a professional portrait taken, and then they can come back into our gallery, have some snacks, look at the gallery, watch their friends getting their hair and makeup done. It's a few hours, and it's really an amazing event every week.
Wow. The Fenwick Foundation is relatively new. Tell us a little bit about its origins.
We were started in 2011 with a pilot project at a nursing facility in Arlington, Virginia. The concept was that many seniors, many of us have a friend or a family member who lives in an assisted living or skilled nursing facility. Many of these individuals are, in a manner of speaking, prisoners in place. They don't have the means or the opportunity to get out of the facility to enjoy the types of activities that we all take for granted on a day-to-day basis. So the Fenwick Foundation was started to work with the management and staff at the facilities to get the seniors out of the facilities and enjoy events such as Major League Baseball games, basketball games, movies, theater. We take them to the Kennedy Center, regional theater, and family restaurants. Get them out of the house, get them moving, healthy and beneficial activities for them.
So you've got somehow this marriage here.
Yes.
And it started when it started fairly recently, in the last year or two.
I believe it was late this summer.
Yes, it was.
Very recently.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Our first group came through probably in August.
So where are these folks coming from?
They're from nursing facilities, from
in
veterans,
Montgomery County?
all over the area.
All over the area.
Mhm.
Yes. Do you have some from Montgomery County?
Yes, go ahead.
We've started working recently with Easter Seals, adult daycare center in Montgomery County, and we will be scheduling them. We've done activities with them, not yet the photo shoots, but they will be very shortly scheduled to have a photo shoot done. And then we're hoping, as a result partially of this program, to reach out to even more of the facilities, the senior and nursing facilities in Montgomery County, and hopefully start scheduling them to come in for photo sessions as well as work with them with other activities.
You work with a lot of veterans groups.
Yes, we do. We're working with the Armed Forces Retirement Home in Northwest Washington. They have both an assisted living facility and an independent living facility. We're working with the DC Veterans Affairs Medical Center. They've got what are called community living centers, which are the equivalent of a nursing home, skilled nursing facilities. We're also working with some of their outpatients, and there's a specific program for caregivers at the DC VAMC for veterans who are disabled, living at home, and their caregivers devote their full time taking care of them. So we're working with them as well.
That's terrific. So if people want to find out a little bit more about your work, could you give us a phone number for the center?
Certainly. The foundation phone number is 703-740-0777, and they can go to our website, which is www.thefenwickfoundation.org.
Great. So give us a little bit of a flavor of what happens when somebody comes in to have a picture taken.
It's really fun. We bring them into our gallery as a group, and they can see the shots on the wall, different photography exhibit every month. And then the first volunteer is taken into hair and makeup, and sometimes they're hesitant, and sometimes they're tripping over each other to get over there to get their hair and makeup done. And even the men sometimes want their hair and makeup. While that's going on, some of our staff is just talking to people, hearing their stories, and that's been the most amazing part. It's to get the pictures done, but it's also to talk and to listen and to hear and to touch. So their hair and makeup is done one at a time, and they then go into our studio where our photographer and an assistant take over, make sure they're seated just right, their hair's just right, their shirts are just right, frame them up and take their photo. Then it's edited on the spot, printed on the spot, and they can take it home that day.
Are these photographers professional photographers or volunteers? Or
We have
both?
graduates of our year-long career program and some of our instructors. Not everybody can make every week, so we sort of have a team of people who shoot, who edit, and who print.
And you have a phone number for people wanting to know a little bit more about the School of Photography?
Yes, it's 301-654-1998.
It's really an exciting program. And I can imagine that it's very rewarding, not only to the individual, but as you say, it's something for the family as well.
Yes, they can send their portraits to the family. Some of them have been on display in the nursing homes. But while that's going on, I can tell you there have been times where there hasn't been a dry eye on our staff when people have left. We have met Miss America pageant contestants from the 30s, and she was vamping up the set. She was fabulous. A postmistress from World War II. We meet such amazing people and hopefully send them home with an experience and pictures.
Well, it's a great partnership, and more can be done. So thanks for coming in and telling us about a new program, which just sounds very rewarding.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't forget that you can access a great deal of information about county services for seniors by going to the Montgomery County Senior website at www.montgomerycountymd.gov/seniors, or call the Senior Resource Line at 240-777-3000. Also, we have an email address that you can use to send us comments or suggestions for future topics on our show. It's seniorstoday@montgomerycountymd.gov. And as always, thank you for watching Seniors Today.
Ever pull into a parking lot and think, what's up with those pedestrians? Sometimes they seem so oblivious to vehicles. Park, start walking to the store, and wow, those drivers are so aggressive. They act like the lot is theirs. It's no wonder that nearly 1/3 of pedestrian collisions occur in parking lots, and a significant number cause severe injuries. Avoid becoming a statistic. Drivers, don't run over people. Pedestrians, don't get run over. It's that simple. Heads up in parking lots.
I'm Sheriff Darren Popkin.
I'm Police Chief Tom Manger.
Together with our partner, Montgomery County Law Enforcement Chiefs,
we're urging you to drive phone-free.
Since 2010, it's been against the law to use a handheld cell phone while driving.
Previously, we had to witness another driving offense prior to a driver being pulled over. Now, there's a new law in effect.
We'll be ticketing for the sole offense of using a handheld cell phone while driving.
One text or call can wreck it all.
It's Maryland law.
Hang up and drive.
Can you tell?
Can you tell?
Does it look like I'm fighting a disease?
Fighting.
Fighting.
Fighting for my life.
Like my life expectancy is shorter than yours?
There's no outward sign.
But we're battling every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Worrying, testing,
treating,
fighting. Diabetes.
Diabetes has been called a silent epidemic. It's time to call it out for what it is. This is Brett Michaels. Join us. Choose to share, act, learn, and give. Help us stop diabetes.
County Cable Montgomery, your information station.